going on, everyone? Welcome to Cinema Outlaws, and today I'm going to be talking about John Wick 2. It's the action event of the year. Keanu Reeves is to be the badass John Wick. Now, when it comes to action movies, I'm glad Keanu Reeves was picked for this role. I think he fits it perfectly. I think you could see some parallels from this movie and the Matrix movies, because both of them feel like sort of an Elseworlds movie set in their own universe. There's a lot of world building in John Wick 2, more than the first one, because the first one was a tour de force of action. So was the second one, but this one spends a little bit of time world building, and I don't mind that, because I was curious to see what's going on around John Wick, and why does he kill people. I gotta tell you, he goes in, and he is the mecca of badasses of this decade. I swear, we've been hungering for a badass for a long time. After the 80s, once the heavy hitters went down, and I'm not even counting the Expendables, because those movies are kind of parodies of themselves. They're still badass, but I wanted a new badass, a new guy to go in there and get things done. And Keanu Reeves couldn't have been the better pick. I've grown up with Keanu Reeves, Speed, and what else was Speed and Point Break, Bill and Ted. So I feel like I have a connection to Keanu Reeves, because more so than some of the other guys that they've been trying to pen as the new action heroes, like, Jason Statham or Matt Damon. I mean, these guys, I just don't feel the connection. I didn't grow up with them. They just kind of shoehorn them on the screen, and they're like, yeah, these are your new heroes. I'm like, I don't know about that, but at least with Keanu Reeves, I can look at him. He's the one. He's the Matrix dude. I've always looked at Keanu Reeves like a dude that I could hang out with. Seriously, you gotta, even they're trying to shoehorn Ryan Gosling as today's action hero. I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't know who the hell they are. With the Transporter movies, I mean, none of these movies were bad, but they don't have that connection, the Matrix connection, where I'm looking at this guy and I'm in there with him vicariously, by proxy, going. Sorry, E.T. So he's going in there. He's like. You're just like, there's a tour de force of just badass, or you're just like, yeah. Alright, so let's get to the storyline. So John Wick, luckily this time he doesn't lose his dog, but he does get his house blown up in the beginning for not taking a blood contract. I mean, you don't take a blood contract, that's kind of breaking the rules. So he goes to the Continental, and they're like, listen, you kind of got to do this. It's part of your contract. So he does it. And the job is he has to kill this chick in Italy who's kind of like the upper and up. It's kind of like a prime minister. She's big time. So he knows what he's up against. He's up against a lot of people. And when we get to the catacomb scene, I'm talking it's badass. It's it's like you're strapped in on a roller coaster ride at Six Flags Scary Adventure or something, and you're just in for the ride. And he's blowing people away. He uses a shotgun. I've never seen him use a shotgun. He's just a total badass. So when you get in there and he's duking it out with these people, it's awesome. And there's this cool scene where he gets to her. And instead of blowing her brains out right away, she kind of and the blood fills up and the pool, and you're like, whoa, man, that was deep. And then he has this kind of duel with the rapper Common, and they're Like they just do. It's almost like the fight between Peter and the chicken. Like it's that intense. It's like they're fighting each other. Boom, 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 boom. And he's got the suit on. And like the thing like I like about the John Wick movies is they're very stylistic. They're very noir. You know, he's in the suit, very James Bond like, and he goes in there formally, and he's got all the guns. And he's like, you know, I'm gonna fucking do this assassin style, you know, downtown motherfucker, you know, like he's downtown badass, or you know, with the suit, and he's like, you know, he's like, bam, and he's just popping heads everywhere, bam, 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 bam. Pam, pam, pam. I'm just like sitting there, all like, oh my god, this is so cool, man, oh my god. And just, that's how you gotta make action movies, alright? Suit, stylistic, clear cut. The director was a stuntman, and that's why it's kind of like got this, you know, like ballet, like a gun ballet. That's what I would call it. It's a gun fight in ballet where you're following, and he's like the Swan King, and he's moving around the dancers, and he's killing them by putting bullets in their brains. Ruby Rose, a lot of people are like kind of giving her, you know, they're saying she's kind of like a ditzy, you know, kind of just pretty looking chick. I liked her. I liked the scene with the mirrors. I felt like it was maybe a knockoff of, whatchamacallit, Bruce Lee. Old Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. Totally meant to be Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragonish in that scene, and then he uses the punch, so, blood zone with the, you know, Peter, Stamare, you know, awesome actor. I remember first seeing him in, what was it, Armageddon. And he always just seems to play like Cuban European guy, funny European guy, and he's actually like Sweden, and he's a Swede, and but he always plays a Russian, German, just Cuban, like bad villain European guy. That's who he is. So ultimately, when he gets to the scene with Lawrence Fishburne, OG, Morpheus, I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong with this movie. It's like you're strapped in a Ferrari and your foot's to the pedal, to the metal. That's what I want. I don't want these movies where they're going, they raped my wife, you know, you know, like, you know, these stupid, like, tropes that I just want to go to the movie theater and, you know, like, sit there and see, like, you know, John Wick, he's duking it out. I swear, this is how we got to get these things done. You know, like you're swinging through the jungle, full tour de force of action. Yeah, that's what I want. No, I don't want these, like, you know, these Snoopy Shoo movies where you're like, they gotta dread him out. You know, they gotta dread them out, and he's like, oh, I'm down on my luck, and the bad guys laugh at him, and as they, like, you know, murder their whole family. Like, God, it's the opposite of coffee. It's depressing. It's depressing coffee. It's like you're drinking depression while I don't get that feeling with, you know, it's not depresso. It's absolute Jolt Mountain Dew to the max. Extreme. That's what I want. Like, you know, like, I want to be in there bucking the whole time with bullets blazing. And that's what you get with this one. And, yeah, back to the Lawrence Fishburne, Morpheus, Neo, me, I was like, oh my god! But that's cool. That's cool. Because I'll tell you why. Lawrence Fishburne, they actually have chemistry. They work together. They know, these movies know what they're playing. They know their audience. They know who's coming to see these movies. And that's what I want in action movies. Because when you make them too involved with these depressing, like, a lot of people, like, they didn't like that they killed the dog in the first one, but ultimately, it's wild that that's like the main catalyst that ultimately tipped him over to kill the bad guys in the first movie. But when they blew up his house in this one, I'm like, oh, there goes another dog. But they didn't do that. He just blew up his house and he's like, God damn it. So we do some world building in this one, and when we do world building, this doesn't exactly feel like a place that's completely real, because there's a lot of killing and you don't see a lot of cops. But I don't want that. I don't want these are like action set pieces. Like in the catacombs, he sets up like the guns in certain spots, and then he times it in his head where he's gonna pick up this gun, where he's gonna shoot that guy, where he's gonna do that. And they're like, it's like when you play G.I. Joes when you were a kid, and you set up the base, and you set up the guys with the guns, and you pick the guys who are gonna like do all the fighting, and then you shoot all like the Cobras, and you ultimately get to Cobra Commander. But that's what I like. It feels like an action set piece, and they're doing the stunts, and that's what you really ultimately are there for. You're not there for the, like the just the depressing, garbage that, that these other films keep pumping out, ultimately, being mood killers, ultimately, what I think. I mean, but I think when you pick Keanu Reeves, there's a connection. The reason why I like Keanu Reeves is, like, I'll be honest, man, like, I like Keanu Reeves so much that, like, if he was boning my girlfriend, I'm like, whatever, man. Like, it's Keanu. Go ahead. I'll be like, I'm sitting there like with a bag of popcorn watching a boner. But, like, that's the connection I feel with him. Like, I feel that endowed with him. Like, we're like that, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. But, like, if I came in and, like, Ryan Gosling was boning my girlfriend, I'd be like, dude, I would go John Wick on his ass. I'd be like, pew, 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 roll the bullet in and roll the shotgun in, boom, boom, boom. Like, that's why these movies are probably the best action movies. That's being pumped out. And, yeah, totally, I mean, like, a big thumbs up on John Wick. I'm like, this is a movie that you can keep looping. You can put this movie on loop, and, like, the end of the movie, like, it almost had, like, this, like, Dark Knight feeling to it, because he's running, and they're all picking up the phones to, like, because there's a contract on them, and you're like, oh my god, next one. Can't wait for the next one. Let me know what you saw of John Wick 2. Let me know what you saw of, the first one. No, just the series as a whole. And, like, subscribe, take care, talk to you later. In the next time, Cinema Outlaws.